getting it, Billy. Look here.
Satellite.
One for C-Lab, two for Troy Eagle, three for Wolverine to round out the trio in this episode. Everybody dies.
Broadcasting live from inside the Hacker Dome. This is Zero Cool with Nikon and Cereal Bar.
You gotta use my Matrix name, bro.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We all have Matrix names. What was yours? Lap Dan's?
Mine's Lap Dan's, yeah, with 4s for A's.
Wait, what was Benny's and mine?
I think Benny's still up in the air. He refused the one that we proposed. I can't remember what it was. It was Vacuum, I think. Was it Vacuum? I literally can't remember. What was it, Benny? Do you remember?
There you go.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm Lap dance, so fuck y'all.
I forgot. You guys gave me a name, and I don't remember what it is.
I don't remember either, bro.
I don't know. Well, tonight I will be Zero Cool.
Right.
Welcome to
Zero Kev.
Zero Kev. There you go. I'll be Zero Kev tonight. Anyway, welcome to the podcast, folks. This week, we are talking about the 1990 What the Fuck Ever classic POS Hackers. I cannot wait to talk about this terrible movie, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Starring Johnny Lee, Sexy Boy Miller, Fisher Stevens, a wretchedly miscast Lorraine Bracco, Bunk Moreland from The Wire. Which is the best, and some randoms. The guy, I shouldn't say that,
dude. Mark Anthony, the fucking salsa singer.
Oh, that's right. That was Mark Anthony. And then we had what's his name? The dude from The Crow was in this. The guy that had the dreads in The Crow that was in the bad guys gang. And then we had, of course, Angelina Jolie, who had like
her film debut. 10
lines of dialogue, and just
and 10 pounds of eyeshadow
performance. 10 pounds of eyeshadow, not an awesome performance, and a weird haircut.
And that pretty much sums it up.
Let's start the show. Dare I even say high level?
I think that the best thing I could come up with is that this is my Airborne.
Come on, totally.
I so thoroughly was delighted with just how fucking terrible and amazing and hilarious and 90s and retro this movie was.
Oh, God, agreed on all points.
It was very nostalgic in all the wrong ways, and it is so bad that it is good.
In all the wrong ways.
No shortage of rollerblades.
Oh my God,
dude,
the whole fucking thing was
rollerblades, man. Yes.
Yeah, I really had a fun time with this one. And
good.
Yeah, I'm totally willing to say that I wished I was in this hacker universe when I was a kid, because I was such a fucking dweeb, and it's really funny.
Dude, I got bad news for you. You still are a
dweeb.
You're still a dweeb, and the hacker universe that exists in this movie never actually ever existed.
No.
Thank you, Ben.
Totally. While I might be a dweeb, I probably am the only person on this podcast. Well, you are probably the only person on this podcast that still owns a pair of rollerblades, so I don't really know what that says.
You are correct. I do actually own a pair, yes.
I didn't actually put two and two together that Airborne is a rollerblade movie, and this, you could kind of say this is like a Christian side hug rollerblade movie.
Christian side hug?
Have you ever seen the Christian side hug video? It's really funny.
No,
skit.
It sounds funny though.
It's pretty good, yeah. It's like a sideways rollerblade action movie.
Wow.
There's plenty of rollerblade action in here. Maybe that should be its own segment. What are your guys' high level?
I agree. Betty, go ahead. Or are you done?
Me, I'm done.
No,
You're
not
done?
you. Benny, go, or Betty, are you done? You were commenting a minute ago. I don't know if you were done or not.
I think so. I think I'm done. I don't know. I don't remember now.
Folks, he doesn't even know if he's done. That should tell you a lot about this movie.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So wait, question for Benny in the high level section here. What have you'd seen this before? This is something you watched a lot, not watched a lot. Like, what was your sort of pedigree?
No, I didn't watch it a lot. I saw it
a time.
Yeah, I've seen it once, around when it came out, Blockbuster rental or something.
There you go.
They gave it
It was
free.
amusing at the time, had some of the right music,
Definitely.
It was entertaining.
Doesn't sound like it.
Very cheesy, but entertaining.
Sure.
And I left it in the 90s, and it probably should be left back in the 90s.
Should have stayed there.
And there it stays, folks. Oh my goodness. All right. So, yes, I definitely, this movie wasn't left in the 90s. It can only exist in the 90s. Like, it is so 90s, man. I mean, we've got just stupid hacking. I mean, we've seen it. There's other movies like this, and they all suck. Okay. I'm just going to say it. Okay. And then, that combined with rollerblades just somehow amps it up to like 11 in its terrible greatness. We got some very 90s actors going on here. A number 1 being Matt Lillard, and A number 2 being Fisher Stevens.
No doubt.
I don't think I've ever seen this movie, to be honest with you.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Man,
if
you
I
must have had a
haven't-
rough time then. I can't imagine that the first watching now would hold up at all.
Well, what was the year this came out? I didn't catch
95.
that. Okay, so smack in the middle. I was out of high school and just into other things. So when this movie came out, this was like nowhere on my radar. You know what I mean? I was probably 20-something. And holy shit, wow, what a turd this movie. This movie is a terrible, terrible turd,
man.
dude.
It's so bad. It's
so,
good.
but it is. And I recognize it's like, as with Airborne, like I love Airborne because it's terrible and I've seen it 1,000 times. You know what I mean? And I totally appreciate that quality in this movie. That's why I can't wait to talk about it. But it is definitely terrible. It is definitely 90s. I thoroughly enjoyed watching it and all of its confusion. And I don't know. That's about it. This is it's pretty wretched, man. Let's go.
I can't remember
Here we go.
I can't remember what we talked about recently. Oh, it was Last Starfighter, where the kid beats the video game and the whole town erupts in cheers and he gets the girl because he beat a video game. I feel like it's the same kind of thing here, It's like trying to make hacking like the coolest thing in the world with beautiful people doing it that dress stylishly and go to parties. It's just like none of that is true.
None of that's true.
So funny, dude. Oh my god.
And it was kind of like proto Matrix, It was
Yeah,
like
no doubt.
Though it was like the horrible attempt at something before they completely nailed it and it went through the stratosphere. You know what I mean? Because it was just.
Dude, to sprinkle an early nugget out there, the Wachowskis tried to get Jolie in as Trinity. And it wouldn't surprise me if it was based a bit on this, because she's very cyberpunky in this, in like cheese dicky ways.
Well, I mean, I was going to save this for the end, but the end when they're going on the, it was kind of like, you lost the bet, okay, and then we cut to both of them in Matrix clothing. Walking in the park. Like, I mean, like straight up Matrix clothing.
Yeah,
man.
dude.
I was like, come on. And then she's like, let's go swimming in our Matrix clothing. I was like, give me a break, dude.
It's like a giant cosplay movie. I love it.
Oh my God, with the music and then the building says crash and burn and like, the lovey-dovey music and the slow pan away shot. I was like, oh, this is so dreadful, man.
Dreadfully amazing.
Just dreadfully amazing. Thank you. So,
so good.
Yeah. How do you
from that term?
How do you guys want to tackle this?
I don't know. I think tackle it from behind, from below the knees. Just chop it. Just chop it off at the knees. You said you got 2 pages of notes,
up
dude.
On it, skateboarding behind a limousine.
Dude, so dark, man. He like skates through. I love how he's just like, I'm gonna fucking save the day, and then the dude skateboards by. He's like, damn it! Tries to chase after him and ends up like standing in the alleyway. It's just fucking so funny, man. Oh my god.
Totally.
This movie is just full of fucking JP from Grandma's Boy, all just like fighting the power.
It's like everybody is JP.
Dude, if you deep fake JP's face onto every character in this movie, I'd watch it again.
Oh my God, I would watch that a million times.
Because this is like JP's fucking wet dream, man. This is totally JP's wet dream of what hacking and computer stuff is.
Well,
So
I
good.
think that's
He
a good
totally would have bought Angelina Jolie a black cobra just
Definitely.
to go around the neck.
Around the neck.
Not only that, but like I will posit
He would have
that,
Moedi'd the shit out of her.
Uh-huh.
in Grandma's Boy, while they're making fun of JP and saying like, how much the clothes cost in the Matrix and all that, I don't really think JP is from the Matrix. He's from this movie.
He's from,
dude. Like
he's
this,
from this movie.
This is the world that he's actually from.
Yep. I believe it.
You know what I mean?
I totally believe it.
So,
I'll buy that for $1.
I'm going to just we haven't done this in a while, so I'm just going to kind of start play by playing it.
Okay. We haven't done this.
That's
since
how I
two
have my
episodes
notes,
ago.
and we can just kind of, do whatever.
Sure.
So, like, we open with like this ridiculous sensationalizing news story about this 11-year-old kid who's like hacked the entire world, and he's on probation.
1,507 systems.
That's right. And he's
Whatever
not-
the fuck that means.
He's not allowed to use a computer or a touch-tone phone until he's 18, dude. Come on, man. It's so dumb.
It's so funny. Well, it's dumb, and then it cuts to the mom being like, "Jimmy, it's dinner time." It's like, "Take it over a TV station, mom." All right, bro.
He's like, okay, honey.
Okay.
You're not using a computer in there, are you? No, Mom.
So good, dude. I love it.
Terrible. And in that we get I don't know who thought of this, but the under the keyboard shot, right? So they mount there's no keyboard. There's like a piece of glass or whatever, plexiglass, and the camera's mounted underneath. So we can get this really cool shot of, Johnny Lee Miller typing and hacking on his computer. Like, I feel like part of me feels like the whole movie was an attempt at how to make hacking look cool in a movie and failing at every single turn. And this being the first one. It's just like, we get this under the keyboard shot of him typing. I was just like, ooh, that's
cool,
so
bro.
Cool, man. Yeah, right.
Dude, that
exactly.
was at least 90 words per minute. I'm kind of chubby.
Yeah, I'm kind of chubby.
I don't have a chubby. I'm just kind of chubby.
Just dumb. So
there was an unfolding.
Yes, it was an unfurling acid burn.
We did Johnny Mnemonic, which had similar hacking stuff, and this came out in the same year as Mnemonic, which is interesting.
That is interesting.
Do you know what there's a nugget about Mnemonic that I didn't drop at the time. Do you know what they made Johnny Mnemonic out of, Kev?
Junk.
Junk!
We made this shit out of junk, motherfucker.
It definitely had Johnny Mnemonic vibes, Johnny Mnemonic was much more cyberpunk, and this was much more like, hackers are cool and they're all around you, man. But
yeah,
I don't know.
We need to get the word out
15-year-old
to
me
the
loved the
hacker
fucking shit out
army.
of this.
Hack the world, man.
Yeah, hack the Gibson, bro.
Yeah, we got to get the word out to the hacker army.
I love it.
Look this up, but I'm presuming the Gibson computer was a MacGuffin named after William Gibson.
dog.
It had to be, dude.
It was, yeah, definitely.
I bet William Gibson does not like this movie.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
You're right. But I do.
Oh, man.
Wait, real quick, Benny, what was that thing you died on a few minutes ago?
The extended bat from...
the thing that I didn't know?
Bat. Yeah, the thing you don't know. Yeah, the extend...
The thing from the pre-game that isn't going to be in the show.
Yep. Still dead. Yeah. Okay.
So anyways, back to the cyberpunk masterpiece that is Hackers.
Yes, totally. Go.
Well, you've never seen Trainspotting, so you wouldn't recognize Johnny Lee Miller as Sick Boy from Trainspotting, which was a big thing for
he was
big connection
Sick
for me.
Boy from Trainspotting? I didn't know that.
Yeah, but you said you hadn't seen it, right?
I haven't seen it, and I don't really ever remember seeing Johnny Lee Miller in any other movie, like ever.
Yeah, man. Because that was the first movie that I had seen him in, I think.
Got it.
So definitely a huge connection there for me.
Is Johnny Lee Miller an
He's-
English actor, or is he an American actor?
Yeah, he's from England. Yeah,
Got it.
He's a Brit.
He's a Brit.
But I don't know. I think like
He's a Brit.
I love it, baby.
the idea it's the classic high school kids, you know, all these like junior seniors in high school that are actually like 36 years old, like 36-year-old actors was quite funny. I really got a kick out of that.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, I mean,
definitely that's true.
I'm a little baffled as
Johnny Lee
to
Miller's like just turned 18, his voice cracks, and he's like got fucking a 5 o'clock shadow at like 7 a.m. and dresses like a fucking pacifier wearing raver kid.
yes.
Dude, the maybe that's like just to jump around like
They
a
get high
fucking
on
maniac,
hacking,
but
man.
They do get high on hacking. The costuming in this was just chef's kiss 90s stupidity. I so thoroughly enjoyed
Oh God,
how inaccurate it was considering it was made in the 90s and how 90s it was. It was just beautiful. It was a beautiful thing. You gotta give it up for the costuming.
I will definitely give it up for the proto Matrix costuming, dude. Definitely, it was terrible.
I never really put two and two together that the Matrix really did lift quite a bit from this.
And from Johnny Mnemonic, it's almost like if this movie and Johnny Mnemonic had a love child, the result would be the Matrix somehow. But the
with a little bit of
but the child
JP
the
as
child is like 10 times cooler than the parents, right?
No doubt.
Something like that.
So what else you got on your notes there, Kev?
Let's see. Next note I had was Acid Burn. I don't know what that. Who is that? Is that a character?
Acid Burn. Yeah, Acid Burn is the hacker that gets him out of the TV station, man.
Oh, that's right. Okay, Chad's going to be our guide to the world of hackers.
Hey, don't tell anybody. It's Angelina Jolie's
Angelina
character.
Jolie, man.
Oh, right. It's Angelina Jolie. Okay, so an Acid
Crash
Burn.
and burn, man.
Stupid. Okay, so the point of that note is that that's a stupid name. And then I wrote with an X.
You didn't write that down, did you?
Yeah, I did. And then I wrote rollerblades with an exclamation point because when I saw the rollerblades, I was like, yes, dude. Yes.
So many
Where
rollerblades.
is Mitchell Guzin, man?
So
He's in
little time.
Cincinnati. He's in Cincinnati.
The hangout spot that has the rollerblade ramp with the fucking like
Awesome.
VR setups
Dude,
and shit.
Cyberdelia,
I love it.
where high school kids hang out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where high school hackers hang out. It's a club for hackers, man.
Because that makes sense.
Yeah,
Just
it's kind of like the
Packed every night, man. Packed every night.
it's just so dumb, dude. The whole thing about hackers is they're at home on their computers, dude. They're not out hanging out.
I want to believe you have one of Arnold Schwarzenegger's stogies in your mouth right now.
But I do.
Hang on while Kev finishes his TV dinner.
And I'm chewing on it, and I'm going to start smoking it. Okay, so this struck me early on. I think you'll agree that Angelina Jolie looks 100% like a Vulcan in this movie.
If you put Vulcan makeup on John Voight, yeah, you're right.
If you put pointed Vulcan ears on her, she would be a Vulcan in this movie. And she says about as much as a Vulcan in this movie.
She looks like DePaul.
Dude, exactly. She looks like T'Pol, man. Exactly.
She is very Vulcan-esque.
Oh my God, dude. She totally looks like a Vulcan, man. Absolutely ridiculous.
I don't know, man. She's terrible in this movie, but I think it fits perfectly.
I think it fits perfectly too, but she's totally terrible. And she's like totally one of those like, you know, aloof chicks that doesn't say anything, of which I've had much experience with. So I was just like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Everyone in this movie is like that, though. Like, everyone is the cringiest. Like, Matthew Lillard looks like he's straight out of fucking Biodome, for fuck's sake.
Dude, he definitely looks like
Matthew
his
Lillard
brother.
would have just been silent through the whole movie.
I know, me too, man.
Dude, the funniest thing about this is I was talking to my lady lumps about this, and her sister was really big into this movie, which is ironic because her sister was like the most non-nerdy person ever.
Or technical person.
But she was like, yeah, me and my sister used to think Matthew Lillard was such a babe. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? We need to break up right now.
Wow.
It was so funny, man. Oh, God, I loved it. Because he is such a fucking dweeb in this. It's so great.
Oh, my God. When he's standing outside of Cyberdelia with the, like, this one-of-a-kind mixtape. It's all rock stars who choked on their own vomit.
Yes, totally, dude.
Just like, I was just, oh my God.
Yeah,
Dude, it's Purple Sticky Punch, man.
Shoot it.
Yeah,
Pauly Shore could have played that part. Love it.
Dude, he definitely looks like he could have been Stephen Baldwin's brother from Biodome.
That's what I'm saying, man.
That's what I know. 100% with that stupid braided hair.
I was kind of down with him being such a fucking idiot in this.
I mean, he's great. Like he does a great job of playing the doofus that he plays. There's no question about it, man.
His
Shaggy,
hacker
dude.
name is Cereal.
Cereal. Oh my God. That's ironic that we started talking about this because my next note was just Lillard.
I mean,
Yeah.
like the four corners of his head braids, just like, oh man, there's just so much there. What's not to love?
And that was like a total 90s hairstyle, man.
Yeah, man. I want to see.
people that
I
were
want to
just
see someone in
super
cosplay
on the
dressed up like
fringe.
that guy.
Yeah. Clothes
Also-
falling off, the whole thing.
He ate the whole basket of fries.
He did.
eat the whole basket of fries.
He did
did.
indeed.
So this is
He's
really
like,
like
it wasn't me, man. Molly's like still stuffing him in his face.
It was Joey.
So it's really a spiritual successor to Airborne.
Kind of is, man.
Gotta be, dude. Right?
It kind of
A
is.
cousin.
A cousin, the goofy cousin of Airborne.
I think
Cousin,
the
I
one
don't
thing
know.
that you got.
Airborne might be the goofy cousin.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
actually.
no, it is for sure. It's Wiley. Airborne is Wiley to this movie's Mitchell Guzin.
Airborne is the goofy cousin whose parents were both cousins.
Yeah. Dude,
I
Airborne was
mean,
93.
there's just rollerblading in that movie. This one's got rollerblading and
And
hacking.
They learned their lesson. They're like, okay, we can't just do another rollerblading movie. We need to add something to this.
We
No
need to
doubt.
add something new and cool. What will that
We'll
be?
keep the basket of
Ooh,
fries, goddammit.
hacking. Yeah, right. We'll keep the rollerblading in the basket of fries, but we'll add in some hacking.
Well, then they were like, we need more stakes. Let's make it an environmental movie. Yeah, the kids are really into recycling these
Ooh, yeah.
days.
That's true.
Dude, it's so good.
Yeah, really, really great.
virus is going to tip over all the oil rigs in the entire world. The world is going to come to an end. We have to stop them. I'm like, all right, bro.
Yep. Okay.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, that's a great plan.
It's fucking genius. I mean, only Lorraine Bracco and Old May can pull that shit off. What's that dude's called? I thought that dude was
Fisher
in everything,
Stevens.
man. Fisher Stevens, the
Stevens.
He
Plague.
was.
What else was he in?
Chrissy Snaps brought this up to me today, and I fucking could not believe it, and also started laughing immediately. He played Steve Gutenberg's like Indian scientist buddy
Dude.
in
Short
Circuit.
Totally.
Short Circuit. Yeah,
Fuck
You
yeah.
didn't know
No,
that?
definitely,
Yeah.
man. I saw that too. This
It was
such.
terrible too.
It was like so stereotypical and fucked up. It's great.
Oh my god, it's terrible, dude. Oh, Johnny number 5.
Dude, yeah. Totally fucking blew my mind when I realized that.
Really, really bad.
It's so fucked.
Yeah, Fisher Stevens was kind of everywhere at this time. He played that guy, the Johnny number 5 guy, and he popped up in a lot of crappy movies like this.
ooh,
And
and
some-
Short
and
Circuit too. Ooh.
And some good
Whoa.
ones too. And Short Circuit 2 and My Science Project and blah 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 blah. He was kind of all over the place.
Super Mario Brothers. Ooh.
Yeah. What about
do
dude?
that.
Yeah, let's do that.
We should not do that. I just feel like, I don't know, maybe it's from this, but I just feel like he was in so many things. But
Yeah.
Well, he was.
I mean, he was, but he's in almost nothing that I recognize.
Ooh, he's on the Blacklist. That's a really good show that has James Spader in it.
James Spader.
Yeah, hang on. I'm just trying to get to his.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not really recognizing a whole ton of shit that
Just Short Circuit,
he
and
was
I wouldn't
in,
have.
but
I wouldn't have
feel
connected
like he
it.
was like. I feel like he was like a bit part in
Yeah,
a shit ton of movies in the 90s for
yeah,
some
exactly.
Well, you're right because he was.
But it's like,
Hackers,
what's the
Cold
dude that has the
Fever.
Gomez in Multiplicity? Like that dude. He was in a shit ton of things.
Oh, that's Eugene Levy though. That guy's a legend.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Like
he's-
that's
yeah.
the level of
Levy's on a
recognizability I
whole
was
different
expecting.
level, man.
Yeah,
Right, right. Oh, I see
Levy's
what
on
you're
it.
saying, Chad. I see what you mean.
yeah.
Yeah, he's in a ton of stuff, but it's all like nothing you've really ever heard of. A
Just
lot of
weird shit.
looking movies, Yeah.
But
anyway,
he's like JP's dad, man. He's like the nerdiest fucking nerd burger.
But he's great, dude. He is the straight up supervillain in this movie, man.
His hacker name is the Plague.
Plague. Call me Plague.
But that's JP. No, he doesn't. He says that later.
JP says that when he's
playing Alex.
When he's like whatever in the contest with Alex's grandma, and they're playing.
Yeah, when he's playing Lily.
Demonic.
Yeah,
right. A little bit of the plague.
Right?
God damn, I love that movie.
Yes.
Yeah. Terrible. So good.
Can we shout out fucking Penn Jillette?
Dude, yes. I was just about to bring that up. Like, I was like, why is he in this movie? And he's just like, he's like the systems analyst, and
they're going after the colonel.
There is no human in existence that looks more like a fucking IT dude than Penn Jillette in this movie.
Totally.
It totally does.
Well said.
It's the fucking best, man. He's got the greasy ponytail and everything.
IT specialist Penn Jillette with Vulcan Angelina Jolie.
So good, dude.
Really
I don't know, man. Fantastic. I mean, I definitely get ragging on this, but it's a feast for the 90s eyes. Like, it is just full of fucking 90s-isms.
There's no question about that.
It's just so dumb.
I'll tell you what was like a interesting sort of little trip back in time for me. It was just the liberal usage of and seeing just touch-tone phones everywhere, man.
Oh yeah, dude. Payphones.
Like there were so many payphones and touch-tone phones in this movie, and I was just like, wow, I totally forgot about that, man.
Yep. No doubt, dude.
Just like everywhere, hooked up everywhere.
I don't know about you guys, but you'd be at school and you call your mom, and it's like, this is a collect call from Mom. Pick me up, I'm ready.
Yeah, totally. Yes, dude, that was the best. Yeah.
Love them.
Yeah. Fucking beepers, dude.
That too.
Oh, I know, right?
Beepers.
Homie like proudly had his
Either you guys ever have a beeper?
I never did.
I did. My dad had a beeper. My dad was a beeper. I never had a beeper.
Your dad is a beeper.
My dad is a beeper.
Yeah, why you call me a beepers?
Well, I have my beeper. People got to get in touch with me, Yeah, man.
Yeah, I never had one.
No.
I think my weed dealer had one, though.
Yeah, he did.
There you go.
Your weed dealer's beeper had a beeper, man.
Totally. I think like I never had a two-way either. Like that was a big thing for like a few minutes.
A two-way like a radio?
No, a two-way. It was basically like a texting only machine. Don't you, Ben? Don't you remember those?
No.
I remember them. I never had one.
It was like you had a phone and then you had a beeper and then you had a two-way.
Then you had a typewriter around your fucking neck.
Well, there's that too, Jack. But these two ways were like, it was just like a little handheld, like basically a text only device. You know?
Okay.
I mean? Just look it up, dude, on the damn internet.
No, I'm gonna
right
eject for that one. Two-way.
Proudly.
Two-way. Like, is that what it's called? A two-way?
Yeah. Yeah.
Text message or something? Texting device.
Yes, it's a texting device.
That's what it says on Google. I'm gonna have to go with the whole 90s thing here. This is good content. Oh, yeah, I remember those things.
Oh, now you know?
Two-way pager, dude, with a QWERTY keyboard on it. Curved for ergonomics.
Totally.
Dude, I had this thing called this is so dumb. What was it called? A pocket something.
Pocket
what? Something. When I went traveling in India, and it was like a little flip open keyboard, and on the back of it, it had a phone receiver, and you would hold it up to the phone, like a payphone, and it would transmit emails. So like,
what?
It was the coolest thing, man. You could just like send and receive emails. So you just dial this international number, and it would like download your emails, and then it would upload whatever you emailed, so you could like email people. This is like kind of just before internet cafes were a thing.
Interesting.
It's fucking cool.
Very cool. Dude, it was right before internet cafes became huge.
It was though. It was because when you go traveling nowadays, they're everywhere. You get an internet cafe. I mean, fuck, nowadays it's probably you just get a shitty phone at the airport and you got the internet on your phone. But back in the day, that wasn't the case. It was all fucking Lonely Planets and shit.
Now they just have Wi-Fi at coffee shops and shit.
Yeah, Wi-Fi
for actual
everywhere.
like internet cafes.
Yeah, dude, they don't have internet cafes anymore.
Well, they do in like fucking India and shit, you know?
Oh, they do? Do you know? Because you go to India all the time?
Well, when I was in Haiti, for example, they did, you know?
Are they still using like short, chubby, fat little like Windows 95 laptops?
No, not the micro. Yeah, dude. At our base in Haiti, we like set up the
chode laptops, basically.
Chode laptops. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. What are you watching, Kev? You watching the new?
No, just
crawfish ball.
Browsing I'm browsing a wiki about internet cafes.
Yeah,
I wanted to see if they're still around, dude.
Depends where you go, bro.
I guess so. Anyway, let me take my ejection death, and then we can move on. Yes, to other business.
So you weren't willing to throw Lorraine Bracco a bone here?
I love Lorraine Bracco.
Yeah, dude, she's great.
She was fantastic in Goodfellas, which came out like 2 years prior to this, and it's like, this is just dreadful. It's not her. It's just she's miscast, and like the writing in this movie is so bad. I mean, it's such an understatement to even say that. I mean, the writing is terrible, but
yeah, it was weird that they cast her for that role. Like it,
right?
Didn't seem to fit.
Yeah.
No, it didn't seem to fit. It was too small of a part for her, man. She's she's so good in Goodfellas, man.
Oh, dude, she's amazing.
I can't think of anything else she's done, but she's
I
so
completely
fabulous.
forgot that she was DiCaprio's mom in Basketball Diaries. That's a fucking
snap.
amazing role.
Totally, man. That came out around this time, too. That's a great movie.
Yeah, she totally killed that role, man. She was so good.
Yes, she did. So,
I saw, this is the most like whatever 60s or 70s thing ever, but I saw on her IMDb that she got voted ugliest girl in 6th grade. Like, I love that was a category of things. It's like, oh my God, dude. I love it.
She's totally gorgeous.
I know, old school brutality in the elementary school. It's pretty funny.
Oh, wow. Dude, she was with Harvey Keitel.
Yeah, she got a kid with him.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And she was with fucking President Adama, Edward James Olmos. Adama?
Wait.
Yeah, Adama.
What did she? Yeah, Adama. What did she do with him?
Edward James Almost?
Yeah, she was married to him between 94 and 2002.
She had
Really?
sex with Adama?
Yeah.
Really? I would marry him, dude.
I'd marry Edward James Olmos. Make me some of your origami, Eddie.
Yeah. Madam President.
Oh, Kev, I really appreciate that.
You know, man, you're not doing it low enough. That's the thing.
Yeah, I haven't been watching it.
You got to turn the gain up really high. Get your mouth right in the right spot. You're not doing it low enough.
I fucking love it. Dude, I would totally marry him, man.
Madam President.
Madam President, may I have this song? May I have this dance? It's my favorite song.
What?
Oh my God.
Madam President, may I have this dance?
Eddie Olmos.
I can do it really well. If it's right there in front of me, I can do it really well. But
Yeah.
you got to have the right kind of, phlegm going on in your throat, too.
Yeah.
You can't just...
You do. You definitely do.
You got to go out to a bar that still allows smoking and drink whiskey all night and then wake up the next morning and then you can do it.
And then start doing the almost. Yeah, exactly. Or you got to just, you can just default to
have
his
few glasses of ambrosia.
Yeah.
Stand and deliver.
Steal one of Starbucks stogies.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a finger man. 1 + 2 is 3.
My favorite one from that is, I'm the one-man gang, El Ciclone.
That's it.
I'll jump on your face and tattoo your chromosomes.
You should do that one, bro.
Oh, God.
We should totally do that one.
Yes, that's a great
hey, Kimo,
movie.
Let's calculus.
I would love to watch that, dude. You know what I started watching last night?
And here's the part where we stop talking about the movie that we're talking about in favor of other movies.
Everybody take a shot now, okay? I think so. It wasn't so much to fall asleep, but I threw on Bob Ross, The Joy of Painting last night.
Oh, hell yeah.
I woke up at like 4:45 and I was just like, this will make me go back to sleep. And then I had it on my phone. It's because they have them all on Prime right now. And I was like, this is amazing. So I just started at episode 1. And then I just put the phone down and I just listened to him. And man, I was out instantaneously, dude.
Love it.
That's perfect for that. Have you guys seen that any like trailers or anything for that Paint movie?
No?
No, what is that?
It's, I don't know, it's like Owen Wilson like as a Bob Ross sort of ripoff or whatever. It seems like it's kind of a parody thing, but it's like Owen Wilson basically playing a Bob Ross-like character.
Oh, fuck,
I'm down with that.
Do you still have
It's funny.
Is your Bob Ross wallet still going?
Oh, dude, in full effect. I use it every day.
Fuck yeah.
I'm only pissed that I can't. Basically, I can't find it anymore. Like I'm going to be ready for a new one here eventually, and that's
the worst, man. That's the classic. Like you got to buy 2 when you buy 1 kind of thing.
Yes, exactly, man. It is like that because I'm like, dude, this thing's starting to fall apart.
You should get some dude in Montana to like stamp you one out of leather, like replicate it in leather. That would be amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Burn Bob Ross's visage in the leather.
Yeah, dude.
Right?
Like a brand.
Brand it right in there. Dude,
yeah.
You got to go visit. You got to go visit
Leathersmith.
Leathersmith.
Also known as
right up.
Totally.
I think Bob Ross for one of the seasons should have gotten rid of the beard and fucking stashed out.
Yeah, dude, I'll tell you what. In the first episode, he's wearing these like glasses / shades, and his beard setup is a little different. His fro is a little smaller. He looks like you know what he looks like? He looks like he looks like he was playing lead guitar for Ram Jam. And then he finished a show and went straight over to the painting studio and started painting, dude.
Love it.
Right.
Feeling me, dude?
That dude in Blue Oyster Cult that like basically looked exactly like him.
No, totally.
Yeah, something like, I mean, pick any whatever. Yeah, exactly. Oh, no wonder. I was like, why didn't Bob Ross wallet come up when I typed it in? Because I didn't type in wallet. I just typed in Bob Ross. What an idiot, dude. That's such a death.
I can't believe that motherfucker was a master sergeant in the Air Force, dude. 20 years in the Air Force. That's so crazy.
I will rip off your head.
Dude, I love it.
Trying to picture that is impossible, man.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Bob Ross in this movie. he was great. Very underrated role in Hackers.
Oh my god, he was fabulous.
What would Bob Ross's hacker name be, man? Happy Trees or something with 3s for E's?
It would be Peapod, dude. That was the name of his pet squirrel that he had on the show eventually.
I love.
Yeah, he did. He did. He rescued a squirrel.
I love that you know that, and I've never heard of that in my entire life, and I love that. What's your hacker name, Bob? Peapod.
Yeah, dude. Peapod was the squirrel that I think he rescued it from somewhere, and he just he hung out with Bob on the set, dude. Like he was in the show.
Did that come
he was
as
a real
like a
squirrel.
little story with your wallet, kind of like how you flip over a menu at a diner and it tells you the life story of the people that owned it? There's like a little. It's like in 1972, like Bob saved a squirrel and named him Peapod.
He did. He called him Peapod, the pocket squirrel, and he used to hang out in Bob's pocket. I'm not making any of this up, man.
I know you're not making it up. That's not the question. The question is, where the fuck did you hear this?
That had not occurred to me, dude.
From watching the show, dude. Have you not watched the show?
Of course I've watched the show. I just haven't watched it
sequentially,
bro.
No, I've been watching Bob Ross since high school.
Yeah, same. I just haven't watched the amount of Bob Ross. I think it's like now it's got to be Simpsons references, Seinfeld references, and Bob Ross references. That's the three pillars of Kev's pop culture. I love it.
Possibly, yeah. Oh, hey, good news. They do have my wallet at Hot Topic. Sweet.
You got to go to Hot Topic to get it. I demand that you do not buy it online. I demand that you go to Hot Topic and buy it.
There's no question about it. You have to go to Hot Topic.
There's no Hot Topic online.
Well, let's see.
That's so fucking
Hot
great.
Topic death. I'm already due at the mall tomorrow.
That's it. You can't go into a Hot Topic and leave without a lava lamp and a blacklight poster and a pair of JNCOs.
No, there's got to be some sort of like IP branded backpack involved as well. I feel like, right?
Yeah, like one of the mini backpacks,
some sort of goth jewelry, maybe. I don't know. You tell me.
Like a little one of those little miniature backpacks that were in vogue for a while.
Oh yes, like in the 90s.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay,
yes,
get out of your system.
I am down. Nothing needed to get out. This is all organic, bro.
This is just standard.
Don't panic.
Military issue Wolverine.
It's organic.
Don't panic. It's organic.
Joe.
Benny, nice name drop.
Oh, Joe. I love Joe.
Oh, Joe. What is that?
I'm getting images.
Oh, dude. That guy looks exactly like Bob Ross.
He does.
Holy moly, dude.
Stole Prince's
dude,
guitar.
I was watching, speaking of Ram Jam for 1 second, I was watching the Black Betty video on
Speaking
YouTube.
of Ram Jam.
Speaking of guys that look like they could be in Ram Jam or Blue Oyster Cult, I was watching the Ram Jam Black Betty video like a couple of months ago, and the first comment was, the lead singer looks like he could turn water into weed. I started laughing so hard.
That's pretty good.
It's good times, man. Anyway, all right. Where are we?
Somehow we started talking about Lorraine Bracco and ended up here, but that's okay.
Hey, man,
Wow,
this is a
is
classic.
That where it started?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
started
it
with
is.
Lorraine
This is a-
Bracco into Edward James Olmos, and then I don't know where it went from there.
Brief interlude to Harvey Keitel.
This is a classic EBD love sack right here.
Yeah, it was
Right?
good stuff.
All right, so I'll dive right back in with one of my favorite lines from the movie. You're in the butter zone, man. I was like,
When did they say that?
First third of the movie. It was like when they were all, still kind of broing out and high-fiving each other about being hackers and shit and getting to know each other and the whole pool thing. And somebody was like, you're in the butter zone, man. I was like, wow.
Dude, that
is
pool
so
thing was
dumb.
great.
That was pretty great, actually.
It was fucking funny, man. There's just so much to love here.
Agreed. Let's see. What else do you guys got? Because I got a lot of lines and there's some other notes, but there's a lot of lines.
Yeah, I got no notes, man. I was just kind of basking in the glory.
Yeah, right.
Quick question: Would you let Matthew Lillard stay at your house?
Yeah, man, he
I'd
could
let
crash
him
for a
stay
couple
in the
days.
basement.
Would you let him crash?
It would get old pretty quick,
He's-
dude. He would totally eat all your food.
He would totally eat all your
You
food.
definitely eat all your cereal. There's no
Yeah.
question about that.
He would eat all your
yeah.
food.
Yeah. I don't know. I would let him stay over, but I would let him stay in my basement, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, yeah, man, you can stay in the basement. Like, don't go in or out through the house.
You got to go through the basement door.
Definitely
use the bulkhead,
do
man.
not let anybody see you.
Yeah, that's totally reasonable.
Right?
I would probably feel bad for him and let him, and then I would kick him out after like 2 hours.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly. Because the sound of the porn he's watching in the basement is coming up through the floor.
So annoying. Oh, God. That's awful, dude.
You know it's true.
I know, but now I can't unthink that. That's the problem. Okay, what else?
The sick Afterburn video game. Afterburn, what was it called? It was called...
Wait, what?
The video
What's that
game
about?
where Angelina Jolie's
what?
like standing on this fucking platform cockpit stupid bullshit thing.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Yes, it's Cyberdelia. Totally. That was so dumb, man.
Yeah, it was like
Wipeout, I think was what it
Like,
was called.
It was
yeah,
kind of
it was like Wipeout without the cars. It's like
No, I
Wipeout with
guess
a
it was
crosshair.
it actually was Wipeout before it was finished. That's what I think.
Are
it
you
was.
serious?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
No, it was
no,
but it
definitely.
was more like 3D. You know what it actually reminded me of more, Ben, is Zaxxon. You remember that?
Yes.
That was like a quasi 3D sort of game, you know? It was like you were kind of looking at it on an angle and you could kind of see more dimension in there.
Yeah.
As opposed to like a side scroller like Galaga or not Galaga or Defender or R-Type.
Yes,
Or
it was
R-Type.
what
Dude,
they call
dude,
isometric.
Don't
3D.
clear your throat. Do an Edward James Olmos. You got it.
I can't. I already cleared it. Bro. Sorry.
Madam President.
Madam President.
Madam President.
I want you to take your clothes off.
I think every time one of us has a Sheboygan in our throat, we should do an Edward James Olmos before clearing it.
A Sheboygan? Is that another one of your new weird Australian terms?
No, I just made it up.
Darth Australia? Oh, okay.
Darth Australia.
Friggin' sandgroper.
Yeah, I am a sandgroper.
I know.
Darth Australia. He likes it hot.
He likes it dark.
He likes it.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry. It's Chad's fault, man. It's Chad's fault.
I love it. I love how it gets you every time.
He likes it dark.
Every time.
Wait, what?
Gets you every time.
It gets me every time. Darth Australia. He likes it dark.
Dude, shout out to Bunk Moreland, dude. I was so delighted to see him as agent.
Thank you. Yes,
Dick Gill.
dude. Right? Dick Gill.
It's a good name.
Yeah, it is a good name.
That sequence where they fuck with him and like cut up his credit card and he's dead and stuff was very, very shenanigan-y.
And Vinnick, yes, it was definitely full of hijinks.
Shenanigans.
It was a place down the road, all the shit on the walls. Shenanigans, right?
Shenanigans.
You mean shenanigans? Oh.
Yeah, you betcha.
What else you got for notes, Kev? There's nothing to talk. There's no plot, so it's really just.
Let's see. We talked about Matt Lillard's hair. Oh my God, there was a couple. Okay, so this movie had a couple of great montages, man. In fact, like a movie like this cannot exist without montages, and it did not disappoint. We had a sexy, steamy montage when like Johnny Lee and Angelina kind of hook up the first time, and it's like, you know, sort of 30-year-olds pretending to have teen sex, kind of weird, you know. But
what montage
definitely
is that?
delivered.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, why did that happen?
Probably like a third to halfway through the movie. You know, it's like they were just kind of. It was kind of like there was all this like, you know, sort of forced sexual attention going on for the first half of the movie. Really, the whole movie, but.
Are you talking about the wet dream?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
maybe.
that was it. Yeah. The dream, exactly. That was it.
Oh,
sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, Ben. I just ruined my nerd cred.
That was very Matrixy too. A lot of leather.
Yeah, it was. It was Matrixy, and it was weird, and you know all that. So
I remember there being music very similar to Mr. November.
There kind of was, man.
It was kind of like similar.
Dude, the soundtrack to this is, for me at least, was a legendary soundtrack. Like, it's just all of the shit I loved when I was a kid.
dude, there's actually great music in this movie, man.
Yeah.
Like Connected by Stereo MCs, and there was a couple other tracks. I couldn't remember the name of them, but I remember hearing them numerous times.
Yeah. We talked about Underworld the other day with Sunshine. That's how this one got on my radar, at least.
Right. Cowgirl.
Yep.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, dude, there's so much good stuff in here. Orbital. Really good soundtrack. I remember back in the day, like I was super into this kind of music, but like you just couldn't get it anywhere. So like you go and dig through the fucking CD store trying to find this kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, brah.
Oh yeah, bro. Wait, did he just call you a piece of underwear?
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway,
Mess with the best, die like the rest. Mulvey.
That's it. Oh my God! All right, so how about the this was so dumb, man. The UPS guy shows up at his house. This is like a little bit later on. And it's a package for him. And it's a whole laptop with a pre-recorded video on it from Fisher Stevens, a.k.a. The Plague, a.k.a. the supervillain in the movie. You know, laying out this really dumb sort of message / ultimatum. I was like, oh my God, this is dreadful.
It's a pretty sick laptop, though.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. It was like clear, like whatever, like I'm like one of those old Mac computers, you know. But ultimately, just the whole sequence was just so dumb.
Oh,
Because
dude,
he's
it was
always
funny,
just like,
man.
hey, remember me? I'm the one that understands you.
We're gonna take
You're
over the
one
world.
of us, and we're gonna take over the world. Blah blah blah.
I pushed a couple buttons, and now your mom's an ex-convict. She's gonna go to jail because the computer never lies. Like, all right,
yeah,
man.
well, that was sort of later, I think. Right?
I know, but whatever. Same shit.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Yes. Fair enough.
You being a stickler for the
I
plot.
skateboard to work at the LNC Mineral Corporation.
Totally. Oh, terrible.
My password is God.
Yeah, right.
Most common passwords are sex.
Me and Brian
Secret, love, and God.
So profound.
I love it. They even go so far. Like, it's so tropey, dude. Like, him and Lorraine Bracco even go so far later on as to have a celebratory drink celebrating our evil plan coming to fruition. Blah.
And then they shag in their JP metal pointed bed.
They shag in fucking Jeff's car bed.
So good, dude.
Jeff's car bed. Wow.
There's just so much to love here.
There really is, man. I mean, it is just chock full of goodness. Anyway. So moving right on. Okay, so okay, so wait, what was the little guy, the little dude who's like always chain smoking the entire movie?
Joey?
What was his name? Joey. Okay. Everybody has a cool hacker name
Bag of
except
donuts?
Joey.
Joey Bag of Donuts?
Yeah, Joey Bag of Donuts is like he's the kind of the kid that's always like, "Hey, wait up, guys," you know, and like
I gotta prove myself, guys.
Hey, everybody, wait for me.
Yeah, wait for hey dudes, wait for me. Always smoking. Like, he always like shows up like 5 minutes late to everything, and then he's like, "Hey dudes, I did something really cool. Check it out." And he turns around and everybody's gone.
They all ditched him.
Yeah, he's like that kid, man. And you know, it's just when the FBI or whatever busts him, there's the agent that reads him his rights.
I was like, did Skype just cut off, or is Kev giddy again?
I don't know what it was about this guy, but he's got the gun in his face, and the camera work in this movie is terrible. And the shot is like really tight. You can see like the butt of the handgun, and you can see the agent's face, and he's like, "You under arrest for violating cybercrime laws." Like, what is going on here, man? It was so like a Bugs Bunny cartoon, you know?
I love it.
Yeah, what?
Just ridiculous.
Why was it the Secret Service that was in charge of
Thank you.
That's a good question,
cyber
man.
crime?
Yeah, no, that is a great
Not the
question.
FBI. Oh, that's where the movie fell over for me. Oh, Jesus. 1 star.
So unbelievable. I mean,
I know, my God. How could they possibly?
It's disgraceful.
Yeah, that was really dumb. I did not understand that one bit. Like, why would the Secret Service be the ones doing it? Like, and Fisher Stevens, even at one point, he's like, I created the virus to flush out the hackers and get them arrested by the Secret Service. Now they're involved. It's like, why would they even be involved? How do you get them involved? Like, what did you do? Call them up and be like, hey, you know,
You guys, check this out.
you know what I mean? Like, if you called the FBI, maybe that would actually happen, but
Totally unrealistic.
not bloody likely. What?
Totally unrealistic. Everything else was plausible until that happened.
Exactly. Chad. 100%, dude. Fisher Stevens also had some like super choice, like super villain lines, right? Like some very sort of quasi Darth Vader shit. Like in the beginning, he was like, "Remember, kid, I'm the one that understands you." I was like, okay.
Okay.
okay, Eugene.
Yeah, right. And then later on, he says to Johnny Lee Miller, he's like, "Kid, don't threaten me."
And then later on, he's on a skateboard next to a limousine, like Benny said.
Yep.
Super
Pretty
threatening.
Yes.
You know, we kind of talked about this in...
I love it when they call him up and he's like, "Yeah, that's not my name. It's the plague.
You're talking
Okay,
to
Mr.
the
Plague, sir.
Okay, Turd Ferguson.
Mr. Plague, sir.
Yeah, that's not my name.
That's not my name. R.I.P. Norm.
Okay, Turd Ferguson. Yeah, it's funny.
Oh, my God.
Bits and bobs?
I reckon.
Yes. Let's do it.
Razor and Blade, the TV show, that was fucking great.
Yeah.
So dumb and yet so great.
Oh, you know what? Oh, okay, so we can just, I'll throw all of these things in bits and bobs. Does anybody want to go first?
Roger.
It's Kev, actually.
Whoa. Surely you can't be serious.
Yeah, I am, and don't call me Shirley.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we talked about this in Johnny Mnemonic, but like the hacking, like how do you portray hacking in a film medium? I don't know, but they can't really seem to get it right ever.
To quote the chick from Matrix, not like this.
The hacking graphics were just as equally dumb as they were in Johnny Mnemonic, and there were just too many of them.
See, I kind of like the Johnny Mnemonic kind of thing, but yeah, it's pretty dumb.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of.
I mean, it's kind of what they were like at the time. So,
oh gosh, I like the way that was sort of dreamed up and portrayed in Tron more than in any of these other movies. But I don't know. That's a totally different thing. So
it's pretty silly.
Maybe not comparable. Yeah, it's just silly. That's all.
I get it. I get why they wanted to make it look cool rather than just a bunch of fucking neckbeards typing away at a computer. But it's pretty funny.
Neckbeards. The other montage that I was referring to was when they're all together finally, and they do like a combo. It's like a combo. We figured it out. Time to go shopping, and they literally say that.
Yeah,
and then we go right into a shopping montage. You know,
I'm amazed.
I was like, man, it would be really great if one of them. It'd been really great if one of them had just taken a front end loader and like driven it through the front of a store, like Arnold did in Commando. Right?
Exactly.
That would have been very funny.
What do they even go shopping for?
I thought they were going shopping to gear up like for computer shit for like their ultimate showdown with, you know, the plague or whatever that I was so not interested in at that point. And yet I couldn't stop watching.
Yeah, I mean, didn't they just go dumpster diving?
Yeah, they went and looked at
Basically,
paper.
Yeah.
And bought a bunch of two-way text pagers.
There you go.
Hey, let's all go buy a bunch of two-ways, man.
Right.
Then they hacked the Gibson, dude. Hack the Gibson!
Bruh.
Bruh. Hold on, bruh. There's a giant sucker crawling up your neck.
Dude, Serial is just too good at the end of this on the TV. Like, I just love I love, like, hey, everybody. There's like these guys that are doing like bad stuff, like Times Square. It's like nobody gives a fuck, bro. Nobody's watching your stupid shit. I feel like God. I just love the romance of pretending like going on the TV, people would listen to you and change their minds.
Yeah. Nobody cared.
So good.
Nobody cared.
They're gonna kill all the animals with their oil spills, man.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for stopping by.
Hack the planet. They're trashing my rights. They're trashing it.
Choice
all
dialogue.
right, bro, trash can, yeah.
Get it. I totally get it. It's in the trash can.
Wow.
Yeah. I put that thing in that place that I put that one time. It's fucking glorious.
Yeah, really glorious.
What other bobs, bits, and bites do you guys have?
Oh, another choice line was
Launch the Da Vinci virus.
With
with like a really shitty oil tanker mesh that some dude like drew up.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah.
I was like,
pretty stupid.
Okay.
Dude, how about fucking the Gibson's yellow plexiglass black circle keyboard? That was amazing, dude. That was the bleepiest, bloopiest fucking thing in the world.
Yeah, that definitely was.
And there were so many bloop, you know, when Lorraine brought us in the room, they're like, brain cancer, bit cancer, flip-flops and the flip-flops. What does this even mean? It's like, okay, guys.
Bing bong ding dong.
Bing bong ding dong? What? You guys are speaking another language, man. Okay.
Wow. That was a rousing,
it's fucking great
performance, Chad.
But it's like with Lorraine Bracca's kind of like, she kind of has like this, she definitely has that Kate Capshaw indie whine in her voice sometimes, you know?
Yeah, she does.
This is great.
It was. Agreed.
How about that party at Angelina's house? That was pretty good.
Ooh, that was great, man. Really great.
All these people dressed up like the Matrix, fucking listening to
and they were
Connected.
like hacking to find out the girls' names and stuff. It was like, okay, yep.
Right.
Kind of whatever, but yeah.
Nikon, fake DJing.
That's it.
Nikon, totally.
I just love the idea that, like, even in New York City, like, there's a whole huge group of fucking beautiful people that hack computers and party so hard.
Oh my
none
God.
of that happens.
Right?
It's beautiful. So good.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Well, y'all got any nuggets?
No, I don't. I'm out of bits and bobs, and I don't really have any nuggets. I didn't have time to browse through the nuggets section of the universe.
Yeah, I read all of it, and there's nothing. Other than Johnny Lee Miller and Angelina Jolie were married after this, which I think is kind of interesting.
Wow, what a huge surprise. They make out in the pool, and it's like, I love you, let's get married.
Let's get married right now.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, it bombed. 20 mil budget, 7 mil box.
That's pretty bad.
Would have thought it would have done better at the time.
$20 million to make this piece of shit? Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Wow.
There were definitely a few ejection deaths up in this. Up here.
Oh, yeah. All right, so I had the most of them. Let's see, Chad had Benny had the extendo bat death. Chad had the eject on two-way death. I ejected on internet cafes. I had a Bob Ross ejection death, and then I had a Hot Topic ejection death.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. Bro.
Spandex, it's a privilege, not a right.
Oh, man. Mescaline, it's the only way of life. Sounds like you need to unplug, man. You know?
Well, what do you guys rate this motherfucker?
Oof, that's a toughie. I'm gonna opt not to go first.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I gotta wait.
Well, in traditional algorithmic style, I love this movie. It's so dumb, but it's not good. Like, it's not a good movie. It's just so bad it's good. I originally was gonna have it up at like a 4.9, or kind of with, let's see, Back to School, Only the Strong. It's like reasonable company. But I ended up squeezing it between Over the Top and Cannonball Run at a 4.5. I feel like you can't beat a Sly Stallone arm wrestling movie. And yet Cannonball Run doesn't really have the nostalgia for me, so I like that it's in between the two of them. It's completely different.
Yeah.
And completely terrible.
Okay. Yeah. I'm with you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm, that's right.
I don't know, Benny. What do you think?
I'll go with like a 6. It's, I don't know. I think I said it at the beginning. It's totally dumb, but it's kind of entertaining. And I liked it better than Airborne, despite the fact that they're cousins, as it were. Yeah. If you're in the mood for some 90s goofball,
goofiness,
movie about a hacker community that never existed, it's,
right up your alley.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, to me, Airborne is the movie that I watched a million times. And if I had watched this a million times, it would probably hold the same regard as Airborne. I mean, it's as dumb as Airborne. I feel like there's a lot of up-and-coming actors in both of them, and in Airborne, they somehow do a better job than in this.
No way.
Yeah.
I love how much you love Airborne.
I do, but like I love this movie too because of all of its horribleness. You know what I mean? And I don't know. It's tough. You said you rated it underneath
Over the Top.
arm wrestling. Thank you. Over the Top.
Yep.
But yeah, I would say the same. I'll give it a 6.53. You know, like it's got nostalgia that I never had, and I appreciate like a crappy 90s movie, and it's got a lot of the same elements as Airborne that I love, like rollerblading and just stupidness, and like Ben said, a hacker community that never existed. Plus Bunk Moreland gets it an extra little half a point.
No doubt.
So yeah.
You gave Over the Top a 6, so 6.53 works.
All right. 6.53. I'll stick with that.
Benny
I would change the Over the Top rating, I think, to probably something like a 7, maybe even a 7.56.
Do you think so? Benny gave it 2 tuna salads on toast.
That's when Ben was using the improbability drive on a regular basis.
Nah, it was a one-off, but it was good. No, I definitely think it was 2 tuna salads.
You think it was what? 2 tuna on toast?
2 tuna salads, yeah, on toast.
Okay, all right. I'm with that. Okay, cool. Well, there you have it. Whatever your name is. What are we doing next week?
We were talking about Jean-Pierre Jeunet with 12 Monkeys, and he did Alien 4, which I didn't mention. The really weird one with Sigourney and Winona and fucking Hellboy.
You want to do that?
Yeah. I was thinking we could do that.
I totally would do that. I actually like that movie. Yeah, let's do it.
I want to revisit it because it's hated amongst the community, and I think it's
even better.
We're checking out.
Do it. That's an even better reason to do it. All right, so there you have it, folks. We're doing the much maligned Alien Resurrection next week. So
is that what it is? Alien Resurrection?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. So get excited for that. We got weird half human, half aliens, and all kinds of goofy shit. So
and Ron Perlman.
And
Brad Dourif.
Oh, that's right. We also
get Michael Wincott too.
And Michael
Wincott and Dan Hedaya.
And Edward James Olmos.
No, wait. What? No, it doesn't. Does it?
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
And nope.
And Kev is tired.
And Kev is, yes. Okay, so stay tuned for that next week.
And Dan Hedaya. And shit pushed in Raymond Cruz.
Oh, wait. Is he in it?
Yep.
Dang, dude. Tight, bro.
Well, word-a-rah.
Yeah.
Wordy-rah. So there you go. Stay tuned next week for Alien Resurrection. Thanks for joining us for Hackers. And we'll see you on another time, folks.
Later.
Bye-bye.
And that's going to wrap up this week's Hackerific episode, folks. If you'd like to check out the show notes, you can do so in your podcast app of choice or our website, ebd.fm/episodes/195. If you'd like to support the show, you can do so in a number of ways. You can support us directly on Patreon. If you want to just contribute to this free show that we do every single week, you can do that. That's patreon.com/EBD podcast. You can also tell a friend to check out the show. You can rate us and review us on your favorite podcast platform, or you can, get on the top of a building and yell about it.
There's a pool up there.
Also, check us out on social. We're on Instagram mostly, at EBD Podcast. That's it. Stay tuned next week for Alien Resurrection. So long for now, folks.
Stop into it.